Welcome to another Riley's Rambles. I thought I'd do something different today. I'm in Great Waltham, a pretty little village in rural Essex, just outside Chelmsford, probably about 7 miles from Chelmsford. And fortuitously, there's some tours being done around the church, and I've always wanted to go up in that bell tower there. So yeah, I thought, why not give it a go?
Eventually won the battle. What he did is he rewarded a lot of his lords. In particular, the one that did the best probably was Geoffrey de Mandeville. So Geoffrey de Mandeville was given 118 manors or lordships. 14th century wall, and you can see bits of Roman brick there, but you'll see a lot more further down.
So what's the bits of Roman brick? Could you point those?
Sorry?
The bits of Roman brick.
Yeah, it's supposed to be, I mean, I've not seen it mapped out, but within a couple of miles of here there was a Roman villa. Yeah. So when the Romans left about 420, like many buildings, when they're just left derelict, people start moving them and building their houses with the stones.
The general cobble effect, from what period would that be then?
Well, 14th century. Yeah. But then you'd get repairs, as you can see. Yeah. They used pebble, flint, whatever.
Held together
with lime.
Lime, right.
Lime mortar, yeah. It's a conglomerate of stones. It's also called Hertfordshire pudding stone. Because that's the main area that it's found, but it's found in lots of places. It dates back quite specifically, within reason, to 59 million years ago. And it's a time when the Thames was a lot higher than it is now. I'm assuming it's around the Hertfordshire area. And you've got this conglomerate, a mixture of sand and silica all mixed up. And then you get something like this, which is quite attractive. So, although it doesn't look that great at the moment, this does sort of shine up, particularly this bit, because it's red. But it was also called a witch stone, and it was thought to have pagans used to worship it, and it's thought that witches use it for whatever they're doing. But again, we're talking medieval now, where farmers, if they saw that, and it'd often be bigger, they would just break it up and get rid of it. Yeah. So they thought that because of the pagan issues, and they just thought that it could kill their animals and etc.
So that bit wasn't randomly put there then, it was put there with some sort of thought?
Well, I don't know if it may just be that they had this lump around and they put it in there.
Yeah, but
we are talking about this wall. I mean, somebody could have chipped it out and put that in.
Who knows?
I'm not saying it was done in 1080, but
no, it's very attractive, as you say.
Yeah, it certainly is. Yeah.
And where would the flint be found then? Locally?
Sorry,
the flint. Where would they get the flint from?
Well, it'd just be local. We can look now. What you see here, you can see the two original windows of the Norman church. So you might want to come over a bit more. So you can see the fan of, again, Roman bricks. You can see obviously lots of Roman bricks on the edges where the coins are. Yeah, so these are the coins. They obviously didn't have a lot of stone because they then filled it in with Roman bricks. But again, you have to fill. you had consecrated water, people going in would use that, you know, to before they
What's that called? Stoop.
Stoup, S-T-O-U-P.
I've never heard of that.
Now, this is the Norman part, the third part that we're looking at. Not the base and the legs, but this. Now that was found under the floor. They were retiling in 1961 and they found that under the ground. So there we've got Sir Anthony Everard. He died in 1614. Anne Everard of Barneston. So that's a maiden name, Barneston. So she married him. She died in 1609, and this got built in 1611. Yeah. So he obviously had this effigy done of his wife, and then he put his own. Somebody put his effigy in.
So it's called the Dog Whipper's Stick. So has it got some dual purpose apart from
Yeah, it's a
waking
sluggard
people?
waker.
Is it what, sorry?
Sluggard waker.
Right, I remember reading that as well.
So that's for prodding people when they're
Yeah.
falling asleep because of their
Yeah.
2-hour-long service.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so. Three areas. This is you can see everything else looks pretty much modern, but then when you go here, you can see that we've got a Romanesque doorway, which some of you must know that, Steve. Yeah. And so this, give or take, repairs. Just saying, Romanesque doorway.
Yeah.
It's not like many churches, they've got chevrons and all the rest of it, it's just a plain one. But then we think it's dated the church to between 1080 and 1100. Yeah? So here you are, the stairs obviously have had a lot of work done them, and I'm sure other parts have, but what you can see fundamentally is what they call the Newell, N-E-W-E-L, which is the piece that goes right the way through a spiral staircase. Yeah? So there it is. It's 79 steps.
Right.
Well, the thing that the saint was holding is a palm frond.
Frond.
Okay,
You haven't heard of that?
It just came back to me. It denotes that the person's been martyred. So this is where the people ring from, so we'll revisit this.
I hope there's a lift coming down, isn't it?
Yes, you suddenly see...
And we need a top?
No, that's 2/3.
Oh, right, that's
Oh, I should have stopped at this one. The key.
And if the bell goes off, we get...
Yes,
Quite close to it.
Goes off when you're up here.
Is that on the hour or on the half hour?
Yeah.
Right.
You're safe up here walking in this sort of guttering.
Yeah. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Oh my God. safe to walk along, Alan. Yeah, I'm not very good with heights.
No, I'm not either. Wow, what a
If you
view.
want to get up here, you can grab that. But
Yeah.
Put that flag up, to be honest.
Oh, I'm not even
Yeah.
going to look.
that's the.
I went up
Yeah.
Ely Cathedral once
Yeah.
and I got vertigo. Probably
It's a
come
bit
round
misty, isn't it? But you can see Pleshy Church there. If you look at the last house
Yes,
on the
that's it.
left,
Yeah, yeah.
just above it, you'll see the Pleshy Church.
Gotcha.
You've got Langley's over here.
here. Oh yeah, I see Langley's. Yeah.
Yeah, there. As I said, built in 1719. Interesting character, Samuel Tufnell, because he was a young lad when he bought the estate, and I managed to get a hold of his sort of notebook and a receipt book, and he bought, he was always buying coach and horses, but his favourite thing was periwigs, buying them all the time.
Wigs.
Yeah, wigs. Yeah, he was just wearing.
And what
them.
was his profession? A merchant or something?
Well, he was, yeah.
Let's have a look. Now this is going to be an unusual shot, so the flags.
Well,
Let's have a look.
and then just come to that bell. Be careful in case
Yeah.
it rings.
Yeah, is that the one that's going to ring?
I don't know. It depends on how close we are to the 8
Yeah.
o'clock. No, you've got 20 minutes yet.
Yeah, that's amazing. Do you know what? I've got a tendency now. I've got a, yeah, right. Because I was going to sit down, but
Well, you can sit down.
no, it's
Do
all
what
right.
you
It's just a
want.
way of feeling stable.
Yeah, okay. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm okay. No, it's yeah. I've always had like vertigo. I don't know if that's the right word, but I never had it as a kid. It's only just in recent years.
Yeah.
It's,
Well, I suppose I'm used to coming up here, so.
Yeah, it's just enough. Film this as I go down. That's it. Right, here we go. Whew.
The top part of this church equally was lifted, so you can see the brickwork.
Yeah.
Well, that's the sort of new part of the church, 1684.
Okay. And that's
then when
the
you get
belfry and
lower,
the.
That's the belfry, yeah.
Yeah. If you know, if we were in there, is that quite a large area in there, is it, or to move around?
Well, yeah, no, it's not to move around.
No,
You've got steps, but there's no guardrail, so you might
Yeah.
not like that. But it's not like you're going to plummet to the bottom because it's got a wooden floor.
And did I read in that article on the website about this church that something part of this collapsed or something once, or?
Yeah, this did, yeah. That's partly why you've got this deviation where, because in theory that should go straight up.
Yeah.
But it's also to do with the fact that they added the turret.
Okay. Slightly inappropriate outro music. Yeah, I think that's better.